All right, guys. Hey, we're going to be talking about greatest common factor today. So we remember that in the 4th grade, we learned about factors, and that factors almost makes me think of like a factory are the building blocks of numbers, that when we multiply factors, we get that given number. So for example, if they ask you, what are the factors of 10? I can use my T-chart strategy to say that, let's see, 1 times 10 or 2 times 5. 3, no, 3 is not a factor of 10. 4 is not a factor of 10. 5, yes, it's already there, which means I found all of my factors. So if I'm listing out the factors of 10, the factors of 10 would be 1, 2, 5, and 10. These are my factors of 10. We're good with factors? We got it? Okay. So this T-chart strategy is something that I taught my 4th graders when I used to teach 4th grade. And it's really, in my opinion, one of the best strategies to finding factors instead of just listing them straight out. Because when you list them, you want to list them in order from least to greatest, so it's easy to navigate. However, sometimes when you're doing that, you might forget other halves of factor pairs and you might not know when you're finished. Whereas with the T-chart, it's nice and organized and the visual shows you when you are finished. So I would highly recommend using that T-chart strategy. So now that you are in the 6th grade, you're going to be asked to find something called the GCF. Now, the GCF, you might be thinking, gooey caramel fudge? What's that? No, just kidding. The greatest common factors between two numbers. So let's say we're asked to find the greatest common factors between the numbers, I don't know, let's say 24 and 40. What I would want to do is I would first want to find the factors of each of these numbers and then compare those lists to see which factors they have in common before determining which of those common factors is the greatest. So let's go ahead and try that out together. So if I have the number 24, I'm going to use my T-chart strategy. And I always start with the number 1. Always check number 1 first and go in order. So 1 times 24. 2 times 12, 3 times 8, 4 times 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is 5 a factor of 24? No. So it's not going to be 5, but I have to keep going. I don't just stop checking for factors once I've found one that doesn't work. 6? Yes, I could do 6 times 4. What are you noticing about the number 6 on here? Yeah, it's already there. So when you have factors that are already there, that means you're finished. You found all of your factor pairs. So the factors of 24 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, and 24. Now let's find the factors of 40. I'm going to use that same T-chart strategy to find the factors of 40 and compare them to 24 to see which factors are in common. So I can do 1 times 40. I can do 2 times 20. 3, that's not going to work. 4, yes. 4 times 10. 5, yes. I can do 5 times 25, 30, 35, 40, 8. 6? No. 7? No. 8? Yes, and it's already there, which means I've found all of the possible factors of 40. So now I'm going to list out these factors of 40, and I know that the factors are 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 10, 20, and 40. Here comes my favorite part. Ugh, don't mind my crazy hair today. So we're going to go through and circle which ones they have in common, which factors they have in common. So they both have 1, they both have 2, 3. No, 3 is not a factor of 40, so that can't be in common. 4, yes. 5? No. 6? They both have 8. 10? No. 12? No. 20? No. 24? No. 40? No. So now we know that the factors that I have in common, the common factors are 1, 2, 4, and 8. The greatest one is 8. So 8 is the GCF of 24 and 40.